The automotive industry is on the cusp of a major transformation. Electric vehicles, or EVs, are rapidly moving from the periphery to the mainstream. This shift is driven by a convergence of factors, including environmental concerns, technological advancements, and government incentives. As we look to the future, it is becoming increasingly clear that EVs will play a pivotal role in shaping the way we move. The internal combustion engine, which has dominated transportation for over a century, is facing its twilight years. In its place, electric motors powered by batteries are emerging as the propulsion system of choice. This transition is not merely a technological evolution, it represents a fundamental shift in how we power our vehicles and, by extension, our lives. And one of the most compelling reasons for the transition to EVs is their potential to mitigate the environmental impact of transportation. Traditional gasoline-powered vehicles are major contributors to air pollution, releasing harmful greenhouse gases and particulate matter into the atmosphere. These emissions have been linked to a range of health problems, including respiratory illnesses, cardiovascular disease, and even cancer. EVs, on the other hand, produce zero tailpipe emissions. This means that they do not directly contribute to local air pollution, making them a much cleaner alternative in urban environments where air quality is often poor. While it's true that the electricity used to charge EVs may be generated from fossil fuels, the overall emissions from EVs are still significantly lower than those from gasoline cars. Beyond the environmental benefits, the widespread adoption of EVs also promises significant economic advantages. Electric motors are inherently more efficient than internal combustion engines, converting a higher percentage of energy into power. This translates into lower operating costs for EV owners who can expect to save money on fuel and maintenance. Moreover, the shift to EVs is expected to create new jobs and industries. The manufacturing, distribution, and maintenance of EVs will require a skilled workforce, stimulating economic growth in both developed and developing countries. Additionally, the reduced reliance on fossil fuels could lead to greater energy independence and price stability. Section 4. Powering up, battery technology and beyond. At the heart of the EV revolution lies the battery. Advances in battery technology, particularly in lithium-ion batteries, have been instrumental in making EVs a viable alternative to gasoline-powered cars. Battery energy density has increased significantly, allowing EVs to travel longer distances on a single charge. Furthermore, charging times have decreased, making it more convenient for EV owners to replenish their batteries. The development of fast-charging infrastructure, which can provide a substantial charge in a matter of minutes, is further alleviating range anxiety, a common concern among potential EV buyers. Section 5. Infrastructure and accessibility, paving the way for EVs. The transition to an electric future requires more than just technological advancements. It also necessitates the development of a robust charging infrastructure. To support the growing number of EVs on the road, a network of charging stations must be strategically deployed in both urban and rural areas. Governments and private companies are investing heavily in building out charging infrastructure. Public charging stations are becoming increasingly common in shopping malls, parking garages, and along highways. Additionally, many workplaces and residential buildings are installing charging stations for employees and residents. Section 6. Overcoming resistance, challenges to EV adoption. Despite the numerous advantages of EVs, there are still challenges that need to be addressed to accelerate their adoption. One of the main barriers is the higher upfront cost of EVs compared to gasoline-powered cars. While government incentives and tax breaks can help bridge the gap, EVs remain out of reach for many consumers. Another challenge is the limited range of some EV models. While battery technology has improved significantly, many EVs still cannot travel as far on a single charge as their gasoline counterparts. This can be a concern for drivers who frequently make long journeys or live in areas with limited charging infrastructure. Section 7. Driving towards a brighter future. The future of transportation is electric. As battery technology continues to improve and costs continue to decline, EVs are poised to become the dominant mode of transportation in the coming decades. This transition will have a profound impact on our cities, our economy, and our planet. Imagine a world where the air is cleaner, the streets are quieter, and our dependence on fossil fuels is a distant memory. This is the future that EVs promise, a future where our children and grandchildren can breathe easier and enjoy a healthier, more sustainable